Lillian K. Beverly, former mayor of North Brentwood and the first female to be elected from 1995 to 2007. I can remember that from reading and listening to the elders that North Brentwood, the first settlers came around 1886, and they came from southern Maryland, surprisingly, and they were not the Civil War veterans. The first person to come and settle here after the land had been purchased by a Captain Bartlett. And Captain Bartlett was the Civil War captain. And he had purchased the land from Gallaudet area in District of Columbia, all the way down here to North Brentwood, which is at the branch. And he decided that he would sell to black folks, because that's what we would call, or coloreds, the land that was closest to the river. Because as you know, in olden days, and now also at times, the land closest to the water is always sold to the Afro-American. And the first person to purchase that land was Peter Randall. And they settled on Rhode Island Avenue. Peter Randall did, and his house is still there. We had here, coming out of Washington, D.C., and we were blessed to be right here because we were exposed to the District of Columbia, and which was close by, and that provided employment for a large number of people. And then we also had the University of Maryland later on that also allowed for employment. The government in the District of Columbia, the federal government, is where a lot of our people worked. I know Daddy worked in the District of Columbia. We were always a thorn in other people's sides, especially those who did not want to see an African American community prosper. And some would look at us now and say, well, they haven't prospered that much. I must say that each mayor in North Brentwood has done different things. Most little Afro-American towns throughout the United States had all places like taverns, and they used to call them beer gardens. And we found that we were having too many beer gardens in North Brentwood. And when my father was mayor in the 40s, he closed one tavern, and then as people came along, each mayor was doing something else because they were trying to improve the town, and all the people worked together. During the years before, I should say leading up to my tenure, people were very interested in their communities. As jobs became more prevalent in the District of Columbia and all around for Afro-Americans, as they began to open up, this is after desegregation, we found that when the children finished school or as they became adults and went and sought employment, they had to move elsewhere because there wasn't any room in the family home. We began to know each other, and the towns, the people became close.